From the Northway Bank Online Newsroom, I'm Gare McKenzie. This local and regional news update is brought to you by Northway Bank. Want a Northway Bank teller to keep in your pocket? There's an app for that. Now available for iPhone and Android. Download yours today. Northway Bank with 17 locations throughout New Hampshire. The people you know, the bank you trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender. A New Hampshire Fish and Game officer is reminding hikers to pack appropriate clothing and equipment after a wilderness rescue of 6 Mountain Club members in Coos County early Saturday morning. Conservation Officer Lieutenant Jim Goss says his department was notified about 6 o'clock Friday night by the Carroll County Sheriff's Office that half a dozen members of the Tufts University Mountain Club were lost near Dry River in Cuts Grant, just more than 3 miles from the trailhead on Route 302 in Hart's location. The group of 19 and 20-year-olds had climbed Mount Pierce Friday and intended to return to their parked car at the Appalachian Mountain Club's Highland Center in Carroll, but mistakenly took the wrong trail, the Dry River Cutoff Trail, and ended up in the Dry River Wilderness that was heavily damaged during Hurricane Irene. The trail is actually closed because sections of it and bridges over it are washed away, and there are numerous trees down on it. After getting a GPS location on the lost group, a specialized search and rescue team of 4 conservation officers wearing snowshoes hiked through the night in about 4 feet of snowpack and got to the group around 2:30 Saturday morning. The officers then hiked the group out to the trailhead on Route 302. Goss says no one was hurt. He cautions hikes often take longer than anticipated. The weather is unpredictable, and appropriate gear makes hikes safer. For a list of recommended winter hiking equipment and preparation tips, see the website at hikesafe.com. The January thaw in New England has even reached Mount Washington, which recorded the all-time warmest temperature ever for the month. Margaret Curtis from the National Weather Service in Gray, Maine, says the temperature at the Mount Washington Observatory hit 48 degrees at 6 o'clock yesterday morning, making New England's tallest mountain warmer than Phoenix and San Diego for a brief spell. The previous record warmth for the month atop Mount Washington was 47, set on January 20th, 1995. In Maine news, police have delivered trespass warnings to 15 Brunswick high school students who filmed violent videos at locations including the former Brunswick Naval Air Station. Police Chief Richard Rizzo reviewed videos produced at the former base, the town library, and other locations. He says he's worried someone will see the filmmakers with realistic-looking weapons and dial 911, prompting a confrontation with officers with real guns. The Maine Sunday Telegram details the violent videos, complete with camouflage heroes, fake muzzle flashes, and pretend blood. It says USN Films of Brunswick has gotten more than 8 million views on YouTube. The students were given trespass warnings Friday. School Superintendent Paul Perzanowski says no disciplinary action was taken because there's no evidence the students violated school rules. In sports, the Manchester Monarchs remain mired in 4th place in the Atlantic Division after losing 2-1 yesterday afternoon to the Providence Bruins in Rhode Island. The P Bruins are in 3rd place in the division. The Monarchs host the Springfield Falcons tomorrow night in Manchester. The Portland Pirates have a commanding lead in the Atlantic Division after beating the Worcester Sharks 3-1 yesterday afternoon in Massachusetts. And Tom Brady became the winningest quarterback in postseason play, throwing for 3 touchdowns yesterday to beat Houston 41-28 and lift the New England Patriots into the AFC Championship game. And for the 2nd straight year in the AFC, the Pats will host the Baltimore Ravens with a trip to the Super Bowl on the line. In the weather today, partly sunny, a chance of rain showers this morning. Highs in the mid-40s, upper 40s in southern Carroll County. West winds around 10 miles per hour, becoming northwest this afternoon. Becoming partly cloudy tonight, much colder with lows around 16. Northwest winds around 10 miles per hour in the evening, becoming light. And mostly sunny on Tuesday, highs in the lower 30s. From the Northway Bank Online Newsroom, I'm Gare McKenzie.